Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This video is to discuss the ZPA AppProtection feature. So, in a nutshell, the ZPA AppProtection feature is an inline security protection for ZPA private applications. We'll do a TLS inspection for a traffic to look inside a payload, and then due to that, we can provide protection against the OWASP top 10 traffic, those threats, CVEs and 0 days detected by the Zscaler team called Threat Labs, and we can also inspect Active Directory traffic. Now, Zscaler has a bunch of signature threats, and then once we find a match, we can either choose to block, redirect, or allow the traffic for visibility. Now, my personal favorite here is CVE. So typically when a CVE comes in, an administrator needs to do some research and ultimately do a patch. That's gonna take a lot of work. But with the ZPA app protection feature, the Zscaler team Threat Labs will do the research for us. And once the CV is finalized, the signature will be uploaded to the ZPA cloud. And once we find the match, depending on our configuration, we could either block the traffic or allow for visibility. Now, the configuration step is straightforward. Here are the steps, and we'll get right into it with the demo. First one is to upload the certificate to ZPA. So we go to the certificate page right here. And this is the cert that we uploaded. So we have two options here. Either we export the real SSL certificate and then the private key from the real server and upload it here, or we can choose to generate a brand new CSR and have it signed by the internal CA or a public one. Now, next is to enable app protection in an app segment. We go to the app segment page. This is our app segment for this demo. We enable app protection knob. We choose the certificate that we uploaded from earlier and HTTPS 443. Now, next is to create a security profile. So we go to the configuration and control page, security profiles page. But before we do that, let's review the app protection controls page. Now, app protection control page is just a display of a bunch of threat signatures from the ZPA, so that if we find a match, we can choose whatever we want, either block or allow the traffic or redirect. Now, here's an example for our, so this threat is from the Threat Labs controls, and this is the CVE number, the description, and this is Zscaler's recommendation that if we see a signature match, we're gonna block it, and then 403, right? Now these app protection controls can be used in the security profile. So we have the OWASP predefined controls, WebSocket, and we have our custom controls, which we will use in this demo. So we created a control that basically says, if we see a request method that is a GET request, we're gonna block it. And then that's it. So next is we create a security profile. So we create one. So give it a name. And then this is the page where we select which controls we want to apply in our profile. So we're primarily interested in our custom controls. We make sure it's enabled or added. Next is here is the execution order. Custom controls comes first. And we're not going to do some override. Next, then the review, and then we're done, cancel. And the last step of the configuration is we configure a security policy, an app protection security policy. Policy, and then security policy, and then app protection. And then we create one. Okay, here we're saying if you see this application segment, we're gonna do inspection on it, and we're gonna apply this app protection profile we created earlier. And that is it. We're done. We're ready to test. Now here we open the website, and then we'll get a 403. forbidden error. That's because we found it matches the custom control that we created, and we have configured it to block with a 403 code. And here is the reporting side. Go to dashboard and security. You have some good reporting here. So we have some violation by control category that it's hits because of our custom controls. And we also have the transaction distribution, which is for null violations, which we're only doing some allow for visibility, and for violations, and some more reporting right here. And if you want to drill down further, we can click somewhere on the graph and click view logs to see what's going on. So here are more details on the block traffic. And that is it. Thanks everyone for tuning in, watching this video.